To run my real gas line, I'll drill through the bottom plate. I'm using this 2-inch pipe as my air inlet, so I'll drill another hole in the base and drop it in. Here's what everything looks like put together. I'll put high temperature silicone sealant along the edges of the firebox and press my glass in place. Be sure to use ceramic fireplace glass and not tempered glass. Now I'll glue these brick veneers onto the front of the glass with the same fireproof caulking. Since we're now going to be laying mortar and brick at the same time, I'm going to mark every 2 5/8 inches up the wall to make sure that my spacing stays even as I build it. So I'll butter the bottom of my first brick, lay it in place, and press it down until it lines up with my first mark. Make sure each row is level and even with the front as you go up. I use the grout bag to fill in between these bricks and around the edges of the glass. I'll use a wet sponge to wipe off the excess grout. Here's the lid of our firebox, and as you can see, it has that same sagging problem that the bottom did. So I cut another piece of angle iron. I'll glue that to my fire bricks and glass to give us a solid top. The hardwood flooring just arrived, so we're going to take a break and throw that down. Check out my last video for the full installation. I mortared in this steel rod between the two walls to give them more stability. We're going to use this B-vent piping, which is common for water heaters, to vent our fireplace. It has a double wall like this to make it more fireproof. I need to cut a hole in the top of our metal plate. I'll paint this black with a high heat spray paint. I'll caulk the top edge of the firebox, lay on the top plate, press it down, and pop in a few rivets. I'll lay my B-vent elbow against the wall, mark it, and cut it out. And there's our hole into the chimney and the B-vent piping. Now I'll press in some mortar to seal the pipe into the chimney. I framed off the top of the hole with 1/2-inch angle iron glued down by Fireblok sealant. Next I'll glue in this stove gasket all the way around with stove gasket cement. And there's our lid. I cut a hole through my lid, put in the pipe, and sealed it in with Fireblok sealant. And now it closes like this. I topped the fireplace off with a limestone lid, and I had to carve out a little bit of space underneath for the chimney pipe. Around the back of the fireplace, I'm gluing on this ledge stone with construction adhesive. Here's a grill igniter I got for $10 on Amazon. You unscrew the cap and it has this one battery inside. I drilled 2/4-inch holes through the bottom metal plate of the fireplace, and you can see the ceramic sticking through here. And the igniter wire goes up and over on top to provide a spark near the gas. Here's a fireplace blower fan that I got for $20. We'll slide that right in the back of the lower vent hole. Now I need to make vent covers. I want a scroll pattern similar to this. I got some 1/2-inch square metal tubing and cut 4 pieces to make a frame and glued them all together with JB Weld. So I drew out what I wanted on paper. Next I'll put my pattern on a large block of wood and screw it down. And bend the wire around like this. I cut a piece of 1/4-inch mesh, otherwise known as hardware cloth, for the back of the vent. I'll spray paint this a flat black, and then use JB Weld to spot weld the scrolls into the frame. After a combination of copper and bronze spray paint, we have this. This old farmhouse already had built-in cabinets, and we hired a cabinet maker to custom make a similar style. These doors haven't been built yet, but I made something quick to give you the idea. And there's the whole thing, all done. Thank you for watching, and good luck making your kitchen fireplace.